What's going on YouTube? Is Donnie B all day. Got something special for you. I have got the CRKT or Columbia River Knife Tools Kangee T-Hawk. This is a RMJ design. It's Ryan Johnson, I do believe his name is. And this thing is awesome. Now, I'm going to show you real quick the wear that is on this blade. I use this a lot. This thing actually stays in my trunk. I take it everywhere I go. This is one of the most badass fighting tomahawks I've ever used, and I love fighting tomahawks. It's one of my big things. So this blade isn't just a tomahawk blade like a regular hatchet. This blade is sharpened from back here. It goes down, it goes up, it goes around onto the spike and right about to there. So you have an edge that goes all the way around the head of this tomahawk, right? I mean, this thing you can jab with, you can come down, you can, one of the good things here is if you have sticks that you need to chop up, like smaller pieces, you put them down against something hard, pop, pop, pop. You can just chop them like that, it doesn't matter. The point, you can dig through some wood and rip it and pry, or a head, anything. But this thing is awesome. It is SK5 high carbon steel, and it's tough as nails. One of the cool things is just the amount of bite that you get when you swing this thing into something. I mean, it just wants to penetrate. It wants to lop things off. It's fantastic. It is the Kangee T-Hawk, and we're gonna go play with it. All right, so I normally don't start this way, but we are going to begin today's testing with a throw. This thing is a fighting tomahawk, and it is made to hurl into crap. Normally I like to do some chopping first, but you know, this is so enjoyable. I just want to give it a toss. So let's do that. We'll try to stick it in the first try. See if we can get that around. Yep. So, all right. I'm glad that worked out. So let's check this out. I caught it with the spike, and that's pretty good in there. I'm gonna try to, yeah. Oh, Kangee T-Hawk. So, what did we learn about the start? It's a thrower. The thing, even if you go heel up, this thing is gonna stick. One of the cool things I didn't show you about this right away. All right, let's check this out. Let me see. All right, you see this hole right here? There's another one right there. You have some big fat line holes right there. You have some lanyard holes right there. This thing has 5 different points for lanyard holes. As far as grip, you have a finger notch here, and you have a large hand notch here. You have different pattern grooves here. This it's like a composite glass scales. It's really comfortable. So here you have the grip point here. You have the grip point here. You have the grip point here, and you can okay it at the bottom. Just awesome. Now we're gonna go into the woods and we're gonna hack away at some stuff. Okay, so I'm not gonna go into the woods because I forgot I had this piece of pine sitting here. So what we'll do is we'll just hack away at this a little bit, and we'll have some fun. So let's see. I got you in here. I have a limb coming off. Let me roll it a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. You can see how that's a V. So let's chop that one off first. Let's get it going. And man, simple. So that's cut number 1. Easy peasy. This thing is just too tough. So let's see if I can get some good chops right on camera. I mean, look at that notch. That's just the first couple of swings right there. Takes out the meat of the tree, and now I can just hack straight through it, and bada boom, bada bang. Is it a chopping axe? Yes. Is it a throwing tomahawk? Yes. Is it a fighting axe? Yes. Is it awesome? Yes. Is it comfortable? Yes. This thing answers a lot of the yes questions. It is tough as nails, durable. You can see the edge. I'm actually going to get it more into the sun here. Bear with me. Not a bear with me. It's not like, oh, I have a bear. But look at the edge. This edge is a couple years old of constant use. I mean, you can see the wear. Not like the wear like you put on a t-shirt, but the wear, which is the same word just said with extra emphasis. The wear that makes it cooler, right? So check this thing out, man. Kangee freaking T-Hawk. Let's see if we can do some more cool stuff here. Okay, so here we are at a familiar site. A familiar site of me throwing something that doesn't stick. There we go. So what do we have here? We have just a badass piece of fighting tool, right? This thing is just awesome. It can be used in so many different ways. And right now we're gonna use it for something a little different. So I'm gonna give it a push with the top of the spine just to take off some of this green, right? So you can see how easy, just by using the top of the blade, I can take away some skin. So now I'm going to, well, you can see right there. Let me see. These little feathers are coming off of there. These little curls. Check that out, man. You keep doing that, you get a bunch of those. This thing's ridiculous. What I'm going to try to do is the same thing, but with the top edge. I'm not going to do 45 of them, but check that out. I mean, no matter what part of this thing you use, it's awesome. Let's see if I can. All right, so here we go. And that, I mean, just too easy, too easy, too easy. If I need to, yeah, you still got me. If I needed to make points, it's again just easy work where I can shave down by using nice light strikes. We can make really fine tips that work. It's a badass. This thing is solid. It not only won't ever steer you wrong, but it can't steer you wrong. I want to see if I can get a good dig in with the spike, and of course I can. I mean, just awesome. The thing is just awesome. I mean, what do you want? So look at this. It's just as tough as you'd ever hope to have one. And it's as good looking as if you'd ever wish to have one. This thing, I mean, you look at it, it's like, hey baby, how you doing? It's really that cool. This is the damn Kangee T-Hawk. What do you say? They sell another version of it without the spike, and I'm like, who the fuck would buy one without a spike? It's got a spike. Yeah, so I mean, what else can I do to show you this thing? It throws, it chops, it cuts, it fucking feather sticks. You know what I mean? This thing will open up a carton of milk. It does everything. Literally, it did my taxes this year. Just a great piece. Let's go just go look at it one more time in depth. So here we have it, the CRKT, or Columbia River Knife Tools Company, Kangee T-Hawk. I know this thing performs well over time, and not just for a quick test, because I've been using it over time. If the disappearing coating doesn't tell you that, well, then maybe it doesn't like you, so it doesn't want to talk to you. But this thing is talking to me, and it's saying, I am fucking awesome. And I can't not believe it, because it's proven itself. It's a great fighting hawk. It's a great throwing hawk. It's a great chopping hawk. There's nothing so far that hasn't been great with this piece. It just goes through everything, and it does so very, very easily. It's just a perfect bring along piece. Keep it in your car, keep it in your go bag, attach it to your molly, anything you want to do, anywhere you want to keep it, anything you want to use it for, it's gonna be good. This is something I believe that every single person should have in their kit, along with their kit, as part of their kit, or this could just be one big kit all by itself. It is that freaking great. So, CRKT Kangee T-Hawk, worth the buy. I am Donnie B all day, and until next knife.